Welcome to Cloud Dancer. The sun is shining and I'm lovely and warm. No, seriously, the sun is shining here and it's a little bit chilly, but it's not too bad. I thought I'd wear my poncho for an airing because it's a nice new one, because the other one got shrunk. It wouldn't fit an Action Man now. Right, what to talk about? Well, first of all, as you see, one of our sites has gone under a change. The reason being, we found that a lot of the teachings which were only available to students of that site, and her nibs in there, her students, and they were classified and they were just for her students.
I've got a name.
So we changed it round, and the students now receive their, you are now receiving your lessons direct from the thing, the dragon, her indoors, ball and chain.
I'll give you a bat.
It's good to be back. I'm sorry about last week. I mean, it was delayed, and some fabulous photographs have been put on by Dark Raven 1. By the way, I'm Cloud Dancer, not Shadow Dancer. Yes, I realise my big faux pas.
You're Majesta.
That's right, I am whatever. That word. Okay. Some of you are going through a lot of different pains and aches, and some of them you can't explain. Now, we've told you before, the energy will increase in huge amounts as we get closer to our deadline.
Yeah, and it's not letting up now.
And it won't let up. So your body has to readjust to it. But you'll get lots of mysterious aches and pains that you can't explain. Your back and your shoulders and your hands. This is quite normal as the body is going under this fundamental change. This is the new world is about to start, as it were. So this was important that this was mentioned, because some of you, I mean, 1 minute you're okay, next minute you're down with something heavy. Yeah, but you'll be okay. Just, if you've got any queries, just contact me or contact Dark Raven 1, and we will help from our side. I'd like to congratulate the students, as they're doing very, very well. I mean, you haven't got many lessons before you go for your final. So that would be awesome. And you'll be through your first grade. So work with me, or rather work with Dark Raven 1, and you will get through this. You'll get many that will come in and they'll just, they seem very eager and they'll drop off halfway. We've had a couple like this. But, so, you know, when I was teaching martial arts, I found that 1 in every 50 made it. Teaching what we're teaching is exactly the same. You need perseverance. You have to persevere. Sometimes you won't feel like doing it. Little Buffalo is a good example of that, or Lord Dagon is a good example of that. He'll feel he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't do it. This is a human nature. It's a lapse you can fall into. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to discipline yourself to do the projects. Now, as far as our musician friend, let me advise you, I know you can't have naked flames in ritual because of where you're living, but you can substitute. I don't know, if you can't light incense, use incense oil. Coat your candles with it, coat your hands with it. If you can't inscribe the candles, don't worry, inscribe it on pieces of paper and put it under your dragon or under your pentagram. It's the intention here that matters more than anything else. I mean, there are many people that cannot have naked flames or anything like that because of fire risk. This I understand, but I applaud some of you. You're using electric candles. This is a great safety feature. We use them ourselves. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just to cause a kind of ambience, that's all. And I think you'll enjoy the next lesson that's been sent out. You'll find that very enjoyable. I also like to comment on Moonlight. Is it Moonlight 777? Thank you for the photographs. That was mind-blowing, I must admit. And your progress is mind-blowing as well. Keep it up, keep going, all of you. You'll make it. It's easy for me to say because I've been through most of it. And there are a lot higher teachings when you've gone through the first grade. So you're nearly at the end of it. Work with your companions, your astral companion, the dragon. Work with it. I know I'm not supposed to mention it on site, but it doesn't make any difference now because we've sorted that out. Right, that's fair enough. What are we going to talk about now? Yes.
You're thinking of something.
Yeah. Have you noticed that? They've got a lot of confidence and think, I'll think of something. Yeah, sure I will.
Well, I suppose we could end the video here if you want.
Eh?
We could end the video here if you've got anything.
No. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. Those that haven't got mana beads, make sure you get the correct mana beads that are tuned to you. Same as your wand. If you're getting a wand, make sure it's the wand that's meant for you. We can do it from here. We can advise what wands, we can advise what mana beads or what stones to use. We can do that all here for you. It's just a matter of tuning you into that particular thing. It's very important for the greatest protection is the mana beads, as you'll see by the last lessons that were given out. It gives you massive protection at any time. Also again, thank you all for your healing. Some of you, someone has squealed on me and told me of what's wrong and told you all what is wrong with me. Terrible, terrible that is. They spragged on me. Nothing wrong with me. I'm in perfect fitness. I'm the epic of a young fella.
Sure you
Stop
are.
telling tales.
I move around like a 2-year-old.
Yeah, sure you do.
I do too. Have you ever seen a 2-year-old move?
A lot faster than you.
No, they don't. They don't really.
Oh, yes, they do.
I'm as agile as a mountain goat. we look forward for our sister coming over, and so she can be recharged with energy and to come to this wonderful place. Some of you have seen Dark Raven One's photos. You will see a lot more if you really look. You will see spirit. You will see dragons. You will see creatures. that have left their imprint in rocks, that have left their imprint in the sand. All these things you will see. For Ireland is one of the sacred places. It's been noted by different psychics all over the world that this is the Holy Land, this is ultra sacred. And Kerry is where they've spent a lot of time in Kerry over the years. It is mind-blowing. What else can I say? I have travelled, but I have never felt so utterly peaceful in Kerry. I've never felt the ambience, the whole thing about Kerry is beautiful. Not just the scenery, but the vibrations. Mind you, she took a lovely picture of Adrian, or a little buffalo. Did you see it? That donkey?
Hey, shortly we'll have to beat you up there.
Or is it an ass? Well, a donkey is an ass, isn't it? Wonder where they get that from, you know. I've noticed as I've lived over generations, people misuse words. They don't think what they're saying, and consequently you get a mishmash of words that have no meaning whatsoever. Right, this is not a very instructive video today, is it? And I'm going to get told off. Now, there are special things put on site. One of them is evidence of spirit, of astral beings. 100% proof. Now this has been put on site for you, so it's on SOL. So if you want to see this, you'd have to look for it because a lot of stuff's been put on since. And it is literally mind-blowing. There's so much being put on that I just turn the television off and I sit transfixed watching some of this. What was that other video you put on, Joan? Goofball.
What? I'm not sure because I put so much on.
That one about space. Now everybody thinks that the United States, in their great wisdom, moved into Afghanistan to liberate them from the Taliban. Bullshit. Rubbish.
They went in for the oil.
No, they did not. They have discovered a cave in Afghanistan. In that cave is Vitmana. Those who don't know what a Vitmana is, it is a spacecraft. Now, this is no fairy story. I mean, they sent a platoon of soldiers in to get the damn thing out of the cave. These soldiers disappeared. They even know who the owner of the Vitmana is because of writings.
14 minutes have passed.
This is why, thank you,
You're
this
welcome.
is why they moved into Afghanistan. Why do they want to move into Iran or Iraq? Similar reason. Trust me. Nothing to do with oil. Nothing to do with, we are liberating the country. Now America's put in a tight spot. Because now they're not the super dogs anymore. They're not the superpower. They now have to buckle under. Believe it. There's a lot of pressure being put on them by some other superpowers. China, Russia, Afghanistan, and Korea, isn't it?
Israel is.
Israel. No, Israel's one of the ones that's condemned.
Iraq.
Iraq. And they have developed a weapon that's using Tesla work, what they call it, eh? It's a Tesla weapon using a device from the Tesla coil. Right, that's the end of my talk for today. I quickly repeat, I am not Shadow Dancer. I'm an idiot. So, thank you for listening to me. Merry meet. What have I got to say? God, this is ridiculous.
You've gone over 16 minutes.
I've gone over 16 minutes. I've got to get off of this. The boss has told me I've gone over 16 minutes. I'm Shanti. Namaste.